Oh my. Told me that walked into a narrow pit which was as deep as his height. Oh, my leg. I want to get out of here. Oh. Oh. This is not going well so far. Let's climb this tower to just grasp how everything looks from above. I can see very far in the distance that there are wind turbines. This place is really unique. There are a lot of different birds that you cannot see elsewhere living in this place. Oh, there was an interesting bird flying off of the ground, so I did take a photo of him, but it was very blurry, unfortunately. First 5 minutes in this place and I see a bird that I have not seen in my life before. The path with the snow on it looks very nice when it's pretty dark out here. The white gives this light effect, and that is why I enjoy winter so much, because if there are snow you can be sure that there will be enough of light to make good photos. Here you can see is a natural lake in a swamp. Oh, this moves. I can feel the ground beneath me moving. There are birds flying very far away. Some sort of water birds. Alright, so my plan for today is to not go on the wooden path that is meant for tourists and people, but to actually go straight there. I have walked through this path around this lake for numerous times, but I want to explore something that I have not seen. Hopefully I will not get stuck, because this is real swamp, and of course the plants are overgrown at the swamp and the peat is deeper, but there are places where there will be some sort of hidden ponds and water. These trees are quite old, but they do not grow that much in size, as there's not a lot of nutrients and other stuff that they can absorb and grow. Even if you can see a lot of water here, the water is probably very acid and it is not viable to these trees, as they cannot absorb an acid water. I wish I could give you the understanding of how good it smells in here because of these plants. Well, some people do not really like the smell of it because it is quite intense. I personally really love it. You're being in nature and the smell is just so strong and so unique. I can see some footprints of some animal. I imagine there's not a lot of them living in this area, as there's no food in here. The land's getting more and more wet, and it is quite hard to walk on this type of ground. There's a tit, I think, blue tit. First bird that I spotted in here. Not a lot of bird action, but of course it is winter. Oh, I have to be super aware of where I'm putting my foot. I know a guy who works in a similar place like this, in a swamp, and he works there over 20 years, and he told me that once he walked across the swamp like this, and he walked into a narrow pit which was as deep as his height, and he got into it, fully emerged with his body, and that is just crazy. Big crow. Look at this. Definitely some type of animals living in here. This must be very deep. The water is very dark. I will not be approaching this any closer because I do not want to be in the water. Oh my. Oh. And this one is even bigger. Oh, it's solid ice. Oh. Oh, my leg again is stuck. Not very cool. Not very cool. I want to get out of here. Oh. Look at this. Oh my god. I think you can see this is just water beneath this. Wow, this is scary. This is so... Ooh. I don't like this place. I really don't. I really hope that I could see some more animals, birds in here, but there is really not that much action in here. I really don't enjoy feeling water underneath me, and I do not want to get stuck in here. I wonder what this place looks like when you have a lot of rain, like in spring, and all the snow is melting. This should be, I think, way more water in here. Only crows flying by. Oh. Oh. I'm getting tired of walking in the swamp. Look at how deep my leg is stuck. Wow. Yeah. This is not going well so far. Oh. Get me out of here, please. I'm so happy to see this path. Wow, I'm tired. Finally. I stepped off the wooden path and you can already hear a lot of birds chirping here. This is an enormous boulder, and it also has a place. This thing over here that you can see is something similar to a deer or another animal, and it is a place where pagans used to sacrifice. From what I have read, this place particularly was for goat blood to calm down the gods. We actually got some sun. That is crazy. I have not seen this rare thing to happen in like 2 weeks. The wild rosemary, the plant that I've mentioned before, which has this very intense smell, is said to have a chance of getting rid of golden staphylococcus. This is, if I remember correctly, poisonous, but it seems that some people can heal this very hard to get rid of bacteria or whatever this golden staph is with this particular plant. So it is very intriguing, as I know how annoying it is to have golden staph, and it is crazy if a plant could actually heal this thing. Just look at the view.